Genesis, come here for a moment. Right now.
Cora, what's the matter? I'm in the middle of work.
Work? I can't believe you're working. A wife should protect the home.
But, Cora, I want to help support the household, too.
Support the household? Don't make me laugh. With Andrew around, you don't need to work.
Still, I just want to do something, too.
You want to do something? Is that your excuse? Honestly, I shouldn't have let you marry him.
Why would you say that?
Ever since you married my son, everything has changed. Andrew should have married a better woman.
Please don't say that.
Every time you cook, I remember those tasteless meals. A wife who can't even do housework properly doesn't fit in with our family.
I'm trying my best, though.
Trying your best? If that's enough to satisfy you, then you need to work harder. Last night's dinner, that cold meal and tough meat, who do you think would enjoy that?
I just didn't have enough time yesterday.
Not enough time? I don't want to hear excuses. When I was your age, I managed the household perfectly. You're still too soft.
I'll try harder.
It's not just about trying. You need to show results. That's your duty as a wife. No matter how much you try, you'll never measure up in my eyes.
I understand.
It was a mistake to approve your marriage in the first place.
Cora, that's in the past. We're family now.
Family? That's just what you think. I still can't accept it.
Cora, can't you try to understand me a little more? I'm really doing my best.
First, you need to meet my expectations.
What exactly should I do?
Start with cleaning. Make sure every corner of the house is spotless. Mop the floors, polish the windows, remove mold from the bathroom and toilet. Do everything perfectly.
I do that every day, but...
No, your cleaning isn't thorough enough. When I visited the other day, I noticed dust gathering in the corner of the living room.
That visit was unexpected, so I wasn't prepared.
A wife should always keep the house clean enough to handle unexpected visits. And you haven't been taking care of the yard either. The grass is overgrown. It's an eyesore.
I take care of the yard on weekends, but lately the weather has been bad.
Blaming the weather? You're always full of excuses. When I was your age, I never neglected yard work, no matter the weather.
I understand. I'll be more careful.
And another thing, your wardrobe is a problem too. You always wear such plain and dull clothes. You should dress more brightly and elegantly, so Andrew isn't embarrassed.
But I have my own preferences.
Your preferences don't matter. To maintain your dignity as a wife, appearance is important too. I'll bring you some clothes I picked out next time, so make sure you wear them.
Jesus Christ!
And one more thing, you need to change your attitude as well.
What?
You should show me more respect. Your slow responses and not listening properly are all signs of your poor attitude.
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful.
Genesis, I have so much to say to you. How much longer are you going to keep troubling me? Hurry up and respond, will you? You're always so slow.
I'm sorry for the delay, Cora.
Your response is too slow. I've told you that any message from me should be your top priority.
I'm sorry. My phone was at the bottom of my bag, and I just noticed it now.
Make sure you're more careful next time.
So, what do you need?
I need you to come over right now. There are areas that haven't been cleaned. I'm particularly concerned about how dirty the stairs are.
Right now? I have a lot of plans today. Cora, sudden requests like this are a bit difficult for me.
I want you to clean the stairs, especially thoroughly. The dust buildup is really bothering me. You said you clean every day, But are you really doing it properly? With the cold today, my back is aching. I don't want it to get worse, so please take care of it. Since I can't move, it's only natural that you should do it.
Cora, have you forgotten that I sprained my ankle? And I also have a doctor's appointment today. The doctor said that if I strain it, it could get worse.
Oh, really? I completely forgot. But a sprain heals quickly, doesn't it?
What a blatantly fake response. There's no way you'd forget something like that. This isn't the first time it's happened.
You're making a fuss over a little sprain. You're young, it'll heal quickly. Taking a break over something like that is a disgrace as a wife. Cleaning the stairs should be easy. It's pathetic to complain about something so minor.
Please, don't be unreasonable. The doctor said it's not good to push through pain. Besides, when you're around, I don't know what you'll do. Considering what happened last time, can't you be a bit more understanding?
What? How dare you speak so boldly for a daughter-in-law? What do you think I did?
Did you forget? When you asked me to carry that 15-kilogram bag of flour, you suddenly shoved me from behind with your hips. Don't you remember how I nearly fell? It was really scary. Luckily, I managed to catch myself, so nothing happened. But with my sprained ankle now, I don't want to be near someone so dangerous. Please, just give me a break.
It's your fault for passing by at the wrong time. You should pay more attention to yourself. Don't blame your own carelessness on me. It's pathetic to be scared over something like that.
I can't trust someone who smirks and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry," like that. You really need to stop acting that way.
My, how cheeky. You really don't understand your place, do you? For a daughter-in-law, you're not cute at all. I thought you'd be more obedient and sweet. What a disappointment.
I have no intention of being a convenient daughter-in-law for you. I have my own way of living. Please try to understand that. Don't worry, I know I'm not cute. But living true to myself is what matters most.
Genesis! I can't believe it. What kind of daughter-in-law are you? I never thought I'd be defied like this. I should have opposed the marriage from the start. I'll start your training as a proper wife from today. I'm coming over now, so prepare yourself.
Don't bother coming. It's a waste of time.
What?
Oh, actually, we've moved. We don't live in that house anymore.
Moved? What? I wasn't told anything. What's going on? Oh, I get it. So Andrew finally got fed up with you too. See, I knew this would happen in the end.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm all for the divorce. Now Andrew can finally be free. But I won't let you take Christian. He's our precious grandson, and I'll raise him properly. I can't leave him in your care.
Hey, Cora, I don't know what you've misunderstood, but Andrew and Christian moved with me. We all relocated together.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
Andrew said he's had enough of your constant harassment, no matter how much he warned you to stop. So we decided to start a new life as a family. And since Andrew got a transfer opportunity, we took the chance to move. Christian's in high school now, so we thought it was a good time to change environments for his growth. We decided to build a new house at our new location.
What? What are you talking about? Do you really think I'm going to allow this?
I'm sorry, Cora, but I don't think someone who has treated me so poorly has the right to say that. Our decision is final, and we don't need your interference in our new life.
Then I'll move in with you at your new place. That's the best solution, right?
I'm sorry, but that's impossible, Cora. We have no intention of sharing our new address with you. Please respect our decision and quietly observe our new life from a distance.
Just tell me where you live.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you. I really need to end this conversation now to avoid further interference.
Genesis, I finally found you. You have no idea how much I've searched, but I finally tracked down your new address. It seems like you've been out since this morning. The house was quiet, so it was like no one lived there. But I won't be fooled by that anymore. When you get back, I'm starting your proper training as a wife, so be ready. There's so much I need to teach you. There's no escape now, so you better listen to everything I say. The real work begins now, so brace yourself.
Cora, what on earth is going on? This is just like breaking and entering. What are you thinking? Please stop acting like a child.
Oh, Genesis, there you are.
What do you think you are doing? Are you seriously barricading yourself in one of our rooms? Are you out of your mind?
You saw the letter I left in the living room, didn't you?
Yes, that's why I'm messaging you on WhatsApp. Anyway, please come out.
I'll stay here until you agree to let me move in.
We are not moving in together. I mean, how on earth did you find us? We only gave the address to my father-in-law and my parents.
Oh, about the key. When I saw something unfamiliar in my husband's key case, I immediately knew that was it. I thought it had to be something very important. So I kept an eye on your parents' house for a while. Day after day, I watched what kind of mail your family was receiving. I was sure it would lead me to you, and I was right.
What? You were watching our house?
That's right. Didn't you recently send some mail to your parents? I thought if something important was sent, I might figure out the address. So I staked out by the mailbox. I felt like a little detective.
I can't believe you went that far.
Exactly. I snagged a letter from the mailbox and discreetly noted the sender's address. Of course, I put the mail back perfectly, so no one noticed a thing. How's that for a flawless plan?
What were you thinking? Why would you do something like that?
Isn't it ridiculous that I, the grandmother, don't know where my precious grandson and son are living? It's my right as a family member. Surely you can understand that under normal circumstances. I had no choice. I just needed to put in a bit of effort to get that information for my son and grandson. You should be grateful for what I did.
How could you possibly think that such outrageous behavior was necessary? Normal people don't do that. Please, just come out of the room. There's nothing more to discuss.
Oh, speaking of the room, it was overflowing with your nerdy hobbies. It looked like a child's room. I was shocked the moment I stepped in. I couldn't believe my eyes.
What?
Why on earth would you collect so many posters and figurines? I've never heard of a wife needing such a childish room. So, I've decided to make it my room instead. There's no room for such luxuries in this house. I'll be managing things from now on to stop your wasteful spending. The posters and model kits in the room? Those are just toys for kids. Spending time and money on things like that, how does that benefit the family? I threw them all out with the morning trash. As long as such useless things are in the house, they'll have a negative impact on Christian's growth.
What? You're kidding, right?
Do you think I'm joking? Not at all. I really threw everything away. For a daughter-in-law to have such ridiculous hobbies, it's a bad influence on Christian's upbringing. Just think of this tidying up as the start of your proper wife training. Now you can finally become a decent wife.
Christian is trembling with anger right now. What do you plan to do about that?
What? Christian is upset? No way. He has no reason to be angry. Don't lie to me just to fool me.
I'm not trying to trick you.
I threw out all the photos and the PC from the room. I'm not coming out until you agree to let me move in.
Do you even know whose room that is?
What? It's your room, right?
Grandma, it's me. I need to ask you something.
Oh, Christian.
I just needed to confirm something.
Oh, I'm so happy at the thought of being able to see you, Christian. Sorry for showing up unannounced. But your mom refused to let me live with you, so I had no choice. But it's all fine now. From now on, we'll live together. You, your dad, and your grandma. You don't have to worry about your mom. She's just being difficult.
Hey, did you really throw away everything that was in that room? Why would you do that?
Yes, I did. Your mom is so irresponsible, isn't she? I made sure to throw it all out. I found it while cleaning and decided it was unnecessary.
What?
Your mom really is a problem. I never imagined there would be so many nerdy things packed in there. It was the right decision to get rid of it before it could negatively affect your growth. I'm glad I acted quickly to prevent any weird influences on my precious grandson. Now you can grow up healthy and happy. I had to do this for your future.
You know, that room, it's actually my room.
What?
Do you realize you just threw away my stuff without permission?
Your room? What do you mean?
The figurines, the merchandise I worked so hard to collect, even my comic books and DVDs. You threw them all away without permission.
Is this your room, Christian? What? I didn't know that.
That's what I'm telling you. I spent years slowly collecting those. They were my precious collection. I saved up my allowance, carefully managing what little money I had to get them.
Wait a minute. But usually a child's room is on the second floor, right? I thought the second floor was your room.
The second floor is the office space we set up for Dad and Mom's remote work. That's why the first floor is my room and Dad and Mom's bedroom.
Hey, Christian, was it really your room? I thought I was throwing out your mom's stuff. But don't worry about it, okay? Usually a child's room is on the second floor, so it's not unreasonable that I made a mistake. But I did it with your best interests in mind.
What are you even saying? My room is on the first floor. If you knew me better, you wouldn't have made that mistake in the first place.
Well,
that room, it's right in front of the garden, right? I started practicing basketball because of the influence of basketball cartoon.
What?
And I asked to have a room on the first floor so I could go out and practice in the garden whenever I felt like it. So I chose that room myself.
Cartoon? So that means...
Like I've been saying, that room is mine. Everything you threw away was my precious treasure. How could you just throw it all out without asking?
What? Really?
You need to get them back. I saved up my allowance, carefully managing my money to buy those things. Since I started high school, I've been working part-time to save up and finally get those items. You have no idea how important they were to me, Grandma. Some of those were even birthday gifts from Dad and Mom. I wanted them so badly and waited so long to get them.
Christian.
Give it all back.
But, well, you know, having such nerdy hobbies doesn't make you popular with girls, right? And being obsessed with those things. Wouldn't it be better to have a more masculine, confident hobby? There must be something more suitable for you.
What?
That's why I think you should take this as a good opportunity. And you know what I'm saying, right?
The fact that you threw away my stuff has nothing to do with whether I'm a nerd or not, right? Are you making fun of nerds? And seriously, how could you confuse your grandson's room with my mom's? How blind are you?
Well,
Oh, and by the way, I have a girlfriend.
What? A girlfriend?
Whether I'm popular or not is none of your business. And Apologize.
What?
Didn't you learn as a kid that when you do something wrong, you apologize? If you can't apologize, does that mean you can get me back my treasures, right?
Well...
Give them back now.
Hey, Christian.
I hate you, Grandma.
What?
What you're doing right now, it's called harassing my mom, right? I never liked how you treated her poorly, but this time, I'm really fed up. Get out of this house now.
Well, can we talk about this?
I'm not talking to you directly because I don't want to. That's why we're doing this on WhatsApp.
That can't be. Christian, my sweet, dear grandson would never say something like that.
Get out. Now.
Genesis, please help me. I never imagined Christian could get so angry. I don't know what to do.
Cora, what are you talking about? This is a consequence of your own actions. You threw away Christian's precious belongings without asking, so this was bound to happen.
But, Genesis, I didn't mean to. I was only thinking of Christian.
Cora, if you really care about Christian, the first thing you should do is respect his feelings. If your actions hurt him, you need to apologize properly.
I want to apologize, but I don't know how to do it. Genesis, please, help me.
Cora, I have no intention of helping you. You need to take responsibility for your own actions. Have you forgotten how many times I've been in a similar situation because of you?
No. Genesis, please, don't abandon me.
There's nothing to abandon. You just need to solve this on your own. I'd be glad if you could finally understand what I've been enduring all this time. Well then, goodbye. Afterward, when my husband returned home and learned what had happened, he thoroughly scolded his mother. Furious that she had thrown away Christian's treasured belongings without permission, he told her, "If you want to regain your grandson's trust, you need to take responsibility first." As a result, Cora was billed $10,000 as compensation for what she had discarded. Reluctantly, she agreed, but to come up with the money, she had to start working part-time. The once domineering Cora, who used to throw her weight around the house, is now sweating it out, working at a supermarket as a cashier and doing cleaning jobs, a sight that would have been unimaginable in the past. However, she receives no gratitude from anyone. Instead, she faces cold stares every day. To make matters worse, she's become estranged from the family and no longer feels at home like she once did. It seems she's finally experiencing the consequences of all the pain she caused others. Even though she's trying hard to regain Christian's trust, he still hasn't opened his heart to her. While I feel a bit sorry for her, I'd rather not deal with any more trouble, so I'll leave things as they are. For now, I'll focus on the happiness of our family.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!